Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn how to create PDF from the body of a mail and save in Dropbox. So whenever you receive an email, then using the subject and the body and the email of that specific email that is composed, you want to create a PDF out of it and then save it in your Dropbox. So for this, you are going to learn how to create a complete automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, where our trigger will be email parser, where we will capture the email, bring the response. Then our first action application will be Google Docs, through which we will make a document of the email content. This is the first action. And our last action will be uploading that file, convert it into PDF to Dropbox. That is going to be second action application. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how we can create a PDF from the email that we have received on our Outlook email address and then save it in your Dropbox here in any of the specific folder, and you can also save it over here as a root file. Let us begin and sign in our account so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, which will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will be able to see a big blue button on your right side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create a PDF file from Outlook email and save it in Dropbox. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see Trigger and Action, the two major modules of Pabbly Connect on which the complete automation runs. Before that, I would like to remind you to open the important applications required for your workflow, like Outlook email, like I have opened it over here to make the integration. Then we have the Google Docs, where I have created a template from where we are going to create the document, your Google Drive folder where we are going to convert it into PDF, and further the Dropbox, so that we can keep a check of our workflow, is it working or not. Now let us understand the functioning of trigger and action. Trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means that trigger is going to be the first application where the event will take place for the very first time, and that is going to trigger the workflow, making sure that the action application performs the assigned action. Like here, our trigger is going to be email parser. Email parser is a feature which is built inside Pabbly, and it is known to capture the emails that is received on any specific address. So we have been provided a mail hook over here that we will integrate with that Outlook email address, so that all the emails that are received on that address will be brought over here as a response. These are the instructions given over here in the documentation that you can take help from for the integration. Let us copy it from here. And as soon as you copy it, you will see that it starts waiting for a response, which means that we have to do the integration and also send a sample email to check that can we receive a response or not. Go to your Outlook, go to settings over here, and in the settings menu you will find an option called forwarding. Click on forwarding, and here you will find a place to paste that mail hook over here. So first of all, enable forwarding, and then you're going to paste that mail hook over here that you copied from your workflow. Click on save, and your integration is complete. Now you have to go to your another mail account from where you have to send a mail to this specific email address. It should appear in this inbox, and then that will be further transferred to this workflow as a response. Let us create an email. Here I have already created an invoice. The subject of my email is invoice for tote bag, and here is my invoice that is already created. Now I want to create a PDF for this file. So I will enter that email address over here to which I want to send this email and create a PDF out of it. So that Outlook email address will be entered over here. This is the email address, and I will simply click on send. My message is sent. Let us go and check the response. So here we have received a response which says send to this specific account. This is the email address, the name of the person. Then we have the subject over here says invoice for tote bag. And the most important thing that we have over here is the body text, which is about the end here. This is the text using which we are going to create the PDF. So which means that we have received the complete detail of the email that we were sending. So this purpose is done. But one thing that we need is filter. Filter, which means that we are going to receive n number of emails, but there is no need to create the PDFs for all the emails. So we need to put a filter that what are the specific emails that are supposed to send over here for the workflow. So here we will put the subject as this. The subject should include invoice. So I'm going to put the filter type as contains and type the value over here as invoice, which means that the subject for my emails should contain the word invoice in it. If the email is related to any invoice, then it should be forwarded from this step of the workflow. Click on Save and Send Test Request, and the status is success, which means that this filter is going to allow this email response to be created a PDF. So now click on this plus button and proceed further with creating a Google document first of all. So choose the application as Google document. First, we will be creating a Google plain document and then convert it into PDF. Choose the action event as create document from template. Like I mentioned in the very beginning that I have a template created over here. The title is received email. The subject is over here and from email is here. And this is going to be the email body, which means the subject of my email will be entered over here and the from email, from where the email has occurred or arrived, will be entered over here. And this is going to be the body text that I showed in the trigger response. So first of all, connect your Google Docs with Pabbly Connect so that the data that we have over here in the trigger response of our Pabbly Connect workflow can be used to create a document from the template we have in Google Docs. Click on Connect, add new connection and sign in with your Google account. Choose your account and click on Allow, and the connection is successful. After the connection is done, you have to choose the name of the template. Like here I have the name as invoice template. So similarly, I'm going to choose the invoice template as my document name, that this is the document for the template we are going to use. What is going to be the new document's name? So here I will type the subject. First of all, the subject over here is this. Put a hyphen and then the email address of that person from where the email has arrived. What is the document's location in my drive? It is going to be demo1, like it is given over here. This is the folder. Now I will give the subject. So the subject should be mentioned in double curly brackets so that it can be straight away mapped to this template from the workflow. The subject is this and the email from where the email is sent is this. Email body can be mapped over here from the body text section and this. Click on Save and Send Test Request and your document will be created here as a drive. So we have received a response and this document ID that we have received is a proof that our product has been created. When you go back, you will see the document is created. You can open it and then you will be able to see the document created. Now since a document is created, we want to change it into a PDF type format. So we are going to use this document ID. Close this module, click on this plus button and now you have to make this file shareable so that further you can transfer this PDF file to Dropbox. So choose your application as Google Drive because all the Google documents, sheets, slides, anything are saved ultimately to your drive. So Drive is the one giving permission to all the files, the access to open those files. The action event is going to be share a file with anyone. Connect again. Now you're using the Google Drive account the second time. You're using a Google application for the second time in your application or your workflow. Then you can keep it on select existing connection and click on save. Once your connection is done, you have to enter a file ID over here. The file ID can be mapped. So what you're going to do is map it over here, activate the map button, erase this ID and map the ID from your Google Docs, the one we mentioned over here. So every time a new Google document is created, a new ID will be created and that specific document ID will be given that access. Click on Save and Send Test Request and you will receive the shareable file link of different formats. Here in the response, like you can see, I have the RTF, document, HTML and PDF format as well. So this link which is given to me is the PDF format of the file, right? So I'm going to map this PDF format to my Dropbox. Let us learn how we can do that. Close this module and click on plus button again. Now here you have to choose your action application, which is going to be your destination is Dropbox. The action event is upload file. And now connect your Dropbox with Pabbly Connect so that all the data that you have accumulated till now in the workflow can be collectively transferred to Dropbox as a file. Click on Connect, add new connection and connect with Dropbox. It will automatically detect your account and the accounts will be connected. The connection is successful. And now you have to enter the file URL, the name of the file, and the path where you want to upload this file to. So the file URL is taken from the drive, that is the PDF format. Here is the one. The file name is in Google Drive, the one we created. This is the name. You just have to put the perfect extension, like here it is given pabbly.png. So here I will write .pdf. This is the name of my file because it is a PDF format. Do not miss on to this extension. Now the folder path. You can skip this part if you want to upload the file in root, which means it will appear over here like the end screen one. But if any specific folder is required, like I will say new folder, so I will map it accordingly. If there is just one name of the folder, then slash the name of the folder. Two folders in folder, then slash, and like this format will be followed. So I will write slash new folder so that this file will be uploaded to new folder. Let us wait. Click on Save and Send Test Request. And we have received a response over here. Like you can see, it says complete, which means that our work is complete. And again, we have an ID. IDs are proof of the identity of the new product created. Now, since there is no error in this workflow, which means that right now we were able to upload this file in Dropbox. Now, this is how the workflow looks like. Let us quickly go to Dropbox and check. Yes, we were able to upload it. Open this one, and this is the document which was created over here using this template. The same PDF has been uploaded, which is opening as well, which means that adding the .pdf extension worked. So what did we do? We received an email in our Outlook. We put a filter so that only the invoice emails are forwarded. Then we created a Google document. We converted into a shareable file and took the PDF extension file to Dropbox, and we were able to upload it over here. So since you have created this workflow, this is going to happen all the time till the time you keep it on. So this was the whole video. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.